All right, y'all. What up, everybody? Welcome to a new episode of Artists You Should Know here on Total Entertainment Radio. I'm your girl, Miss Kayla. I don't like that, as always. So, y'all know what I'm here to do. Artists You Should Know is where we put y'all hip to artists that we believe you need to tap into. So, without further ado, I have Cardo here, owner of Pilots Productions. How you doing, Cardo?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Appreciate you for having us on here today.
No problem, no problem. Now, who is this beautiful young lady that we have with us?
So this is Niko Noir. She's an artist, singer, songwriter, vocal producer, vocal arranger, engineer. She's
Oh,
very talented, multifaceted, and I met her about a year ago. We collaborated on a song called "Love Me Better,"
mhm.
and yeah, we just been working ever since. Putting together music. She's very professional, very phenomenal at what she does, and I feel like the world needs to hear and see her.
I like that. Oh, so you do it all, Nico.
I wear many hats. I am a woman of many hats.
You do it all. I like that. So how did this? I know you guys said you guys collaborated on something previously, which kind of got you guys started. But how did you even meet?
Um,
Yeah,
is
you
an
got it.
Instagram DM. I think mutual followers had
Hmm.
posted her on their story, and I kind of went to her page and checked it out. And I didn't follow her at that time, and somebody else had posted her again.
Hmm.
And that time, I kind of looked at her content and I gave her a follow. And it was really around this time last year, I was started putting together some music, and I needed a singer. And I just hit her up in the DM. It took her a minute to respond, but once we got to working, we ain't stopped since. I thought she wasn't gonna want to hit me back, but she got back to me. Yeah, she got back to me.
Oh, you left them on red.
No, I didn't. I just suck at responding to DMs. And then the way like Instagram is set up, like
Yeah.
if people you don't follow, you
But
know,
yeah,
like they go
they
to
had
the
you on that
DMs
other
before
side.
the
Yeah.
request.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I really don't even check for the requests, honestly. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. So now, what was the first project that you guys did together?
So we worked on a song called "Love Me Better" featuring Haley. She's also another R&B singer. So originally, well, for real, I was trying to write that song at first
Hmm.
because I had wrote a song previous, and I thought I was a songwriter. I'm like, oh, this R&B stuff easy. So I
Hmm.
was about to write to this song, and I'm like, dang, like I was struggling. So yeah, I had to just delete all that, leave it in the drafts. I got to recruit some real talent. So yeah, Nico, I really just had her write the chorus to it, but I loved it so much. I was like, yeah, you might as well write the whole song. So
You might as well go ahead and finish this.
yeah, so she wrote the whole song, and I was just blown away by it. It was phenomenal. Harmonies, the arrangement, the lyrics. So we did our thing with that. Got into some mix shows, promoted it. We went to local 4 News live in the D, and she performed it. So and
That's great.
then we did another record called Indulge. And currently we're working on a joint project. It's a conceptual project. It'll be out probably later this late summer, kind of early fall.
Okay. Now, do you perform yourself?
Okay.
Cardo.
No, Nico does. So I kind of just produce.
Okay. Okay. I
So
just
we
want.
kind of like I'm kind of like the producer, and then a lot of times I'll come up with a concept, or she'll come up with a concept, and then she'll
Okay.
write to it. So anytime like we go on some type of platform where someone has to perform, she'll be performing, or what I mean. So she's
Gotcha.
like the voice and everything, and I'm like the behind the scenes.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So, Nico, how long you been singing?
I've been singing since I feel like I got the cliche story, but since I was a kid, about 8 years old, that's when I started to get into singing. But I didn't start getting into like creating music and writing
Hmm.
um until like sixth grade. But even then I started taking I started taking music way more seriously when I got to high school. I went to Detroit School of Arts. So that school just taught me a lot about just musicality, harmonies, blending, all of that.
Okay. And
Yeah.
so, when did you realize, like, okay, yo, this is something, like, this is my passion. This is something that I want to pursue for real.
High school definitely taught me that. High school definitely taught me that, especially like learning to read music because like Reading music is literally learning another language. And so I started to just develop a love for it, especially when you kind of like got a deeper understanding of like the historical sounds, like the classical choral sounds. And we dove into like some jazz even. So yeah, definitely like being in vocal jazz at my high school, that's definitely when I was like, oh, yeah, I love music. I need to do it more often. Or write, I should say.
Okay. Okay. So when you start actually performing,
Mm. I didn't start performing until I went to, well, I did like little stuff before college,
hmm
but like I started performing like my own original stuff when I got to Dime. I transferred from Bethune because that's a whole story in itself. But I ended up going to Dime, and that's another like performing arts school. I went there for music business, so I
hmm
really wasn't like singing too much when I was there. But they gave the students the opportunity to audition to perform at an event that they do like at the Eastern Market and stuff like that. So I ended up auditioning for that, and I got in, and that was probably like my first official performance where I performed my music, like a full set with the band and everything.
hmm
So yeah.
And how
Mhm.
was that? How was that reception that you
It
got?
was phenomenal. It was like to this day, I still like think back on that performance because I feel like that performance kind of catapulted me into a different space musically.
Mhm.
And it's just something different about like just getting participation, and the crowd is feeling you, people
Mhm.
reporting you when you even got strangers walking up to you like, what's your Instagram, I need to follow you. So it
It
was
really
great. I
set,
loved
it set the tone
it.
for
Yeah,
that performance. Okay.
for sure.
All right. So I ask every artist that come on here, they got to give me their top three favorite. In your case, I want R&B artists
Okay, I was gonna do that anyways 'cause that's how I am. Like just overall artists.
overall.
Okay, okay, the list changes. So for now, at this moment, my top three, I would say Jasmine Sullivan,
Yeah.
always. Victoria Monet and Brandy.
You got to have the vocal Bible.
Got to have Brandy. She ain't left my top five yet, so you gotta have Brandy on there.
So what do you think is about those ladies that kind of makes you, or that you think you draw your inspiration from? Like, what is it about them that inspires you?
Well, all of them, like their musicality, just their music knowledge, the way they just hear music, the words that they hear, like lyrically, for
hmm
sure. For Jasmine Sullivan, she was just always an artist that I gravitated towards because I feel like we're very similar in the way that we approach music,
Okay.
especially like lyrically. For Brandy, it's always the harmonies for me, just her
Mhm.
choices, the
hmm
way she does like her tone inflections. Like she might add a little more vibrato on this harmony than this one. Like she's just she got it down to a science, like just understanding music. For Victoria Monet, she's a phenomenal writer and a phenomenal performer, but
I
like
just got
she's
hip.
a writer.
I just
Really?
got hip. I haven't really listened to too much of her stuff.
She's a phenomenal writer. She's been doing this for some years. So I'm happy that she's finally getting her just due. She getting her flowers because she deserves. She deserves.
That's good. So, what do you think is it about you, Nico, that kind of sets you apart? Not
Oh
saying that there's something wrong with anybody else, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? But for you specifically, what sets you apart?
Hmm. I would definitely say the lyrics for sure. Just the way that I write. I kind of sometimes I take more of a poetic approach to songwriting.
Okay.
Um, that amongst also the way that I stack my harmonies, the way that I do my harmonies, I like to kind of mix genres with my choices. Like I feel like it's a good mix between like R&B, and you could definitely hear like some jazz influence in my like ad libs or in my
Mhm.
harmonies here and there. But most of all, like lyrically, I realized like I connect to a lot of guys as well. And that was something that I was always just like shocked about because so many guys will like walk up to me and tell me like, yeah, your music is this. I love this song. It's been on repeat. It's in the third. And
Wow.
yeah, that's something that I've always been kind of wary of because as you know, a female artist, it's hard to really connect to men.
Mm,
So
Yeah, I think
but the secret is the real tea is though a lot of them, as tough as they may be vibing out.
I was
they
about to
do.
just say that. Like, I think men love, especially me myself. I always listen to women R&B, like
Yeah,
Mm,
always albums and everything. So I think men definitely love R&B from women. You know what I mean? I don't
absolutely.
think that's a secret. Like
no, I
men
think
love Fantasia. What is it? When I see you, like
When I see you, yeah.
yeah, we
yeah,
love the
men
women in
definitely love
R&B.
R&B for sure. But I'm saying like it's hard for men to gravitate towards
Right.
female artists and like
Um,
consistently listen to them and actually like check for them. Like
right.
you might have a female artist
And
that
be
has
a
a song that's just popular, you know,
right.
amongst the men. But like when they're constantly telling me about songs outside of just the one song that they liked initially, it's
Mm-hmm.
just interesting. It's always so interesting to see.
I could
Right.
see that. I could see that. So
Yeah.
let's get into personal. And Cardo, you can chime in. Like, how did that even come about?
So I
Um.
didn't produce
Oh
this one.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
that's
didn't
you.
produce this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she has a yeah. You can tell her about your project coming up and everything, and who you've been working
Yeah, so Personal is a single from my upcoming project that I plan on dropping this year. That project is called Who Can Blame Nico? And I had some friends help me out with that. Like I got Kyle playing keys. I got Saint David on guitar. I did the drums, but I had a friend, a drummer named Shardy, great friend of mine as well, who helped me out with like putting the making sure the pattern is right.
Hmm.
And then I had Woods mix and master that thing. So yeah, I had a few people on this one. This probably the one song where I had the most people help out with it versus just like one producer and me writing it and singing it.
What's the inspiration behind personal?
Girl, I thought well, I'm not gonna say I thought. I had very deep feelings for someone. And I can't say I thought I had feelings for him because I did. You know, I'm taking accountability on that part for sure. Because I know like when we get our feelings hurt or we're heartbroken, we try to like negate everything that happened, try to forget and just exit all out. It all happened. I don't hate the person that I wrote the song about. I love the song, honestly. When I wrote the song, I was just in a place where I was feeling lovey dovey. I was in my feelings, the
Mhm.
good feelings. So yeah.
So that's your inspiration behind it. What are you hoping people get from personal? Like, what is the expected reaction?
I want them to not be afraid to fall in love because I don't know if you've noticed, but we're in a time right now where there's an emotional deficit and people are feeling like we can't feel nothing. I'm hard body. Like,
It's
no.
spooky out here, man.
Yeah, it's very spooky.
If
It's
you're a
very
lover, it's spooky out here. You like,
oh my
man,
gosh. Man. It's crazy times we are living in. Everybody trying to shove their feelings down, not even realizing that you're doing yourself harm in the long run. So yeah, that's what I want people. I want people to feel it. I want people to be like, dang, love is still out there. You know,
It still exists. It's
it
real
is.
out there. You just gotta find it, I guess.
Yeah.
Find it.
Or let
So
it find you. That's the
let me
problem.
find
People looking
you.
for it. Exactly. Exactly. People are looking for it.
They are. They are in the wrong places.
Hmm.
mm-hmm.
All the wrong places. I get that. So what's your goal? Like, where do you see yourself? I don't know, 5 years from now.
I'm not gonna lie, this question be stressing me out because like I'm such a like free spirited in the moment type of person. So I'll admit like it's kind of hard for me to like really sit down and plan things. But 5 years, I definitely see myself with my own skincare line. I'm currently in school to get my esthetician license, and so I just want to focus on like people's skin and also music. Of course, I definitely want to get more into performing. The music is supposed to kickstart the skincare line. I feel like they both can go hand in hand. Possibly give me some brand deals, some endorsements. I want to be the face or brand ambassador for a skincare line, maybe Dermalogica,
Okay.
or Fenty.
Yep. Put it
But
out.
yeah,
But
that's the goal.
they definitely can go hand in hand for
Yeah.
sure. You can do both of them at the same time.
Hmm.
As far as performances, like, do you have any coming up?
I do. What day is that? June 8th. Let me see. Let me put on my calendar. Uh, I hate Apple calendars. Oh my God, it's so. Ugh. Okay, yeah, on the 8th, June 8th, I'll have a performance at Greek Town
Okay.
Casino.
Okay.
As of right now, that's really it.
That's really it. What time?
Yeah. What time is that performance?
Yeah,
5.
it starts at 5. Yeah.
Yeah, 5.
Okay, cool. And so when will your project be released?
I don't have a date yet, but I definitely want. It's most likely gonna be like top of June.
Okay.
Yeah, top of June. It was gonna be end of May, but isn't that ain't too realistic right now. So it's gonna be top of June for sure. I'm calling it and I'm
Mm-hmm.
claiming it.
And you're gonna claim it, and that's what it's gonna be.
Okay.
That's what it's gonna be. I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. Cardo, do you have anything going on here with yourself?
Right now, like I said, me and Nico working on the project,
Hmm.
so it'll be after, because right now we kind of in this who can blame Nico era. So just
Okay.
putting things together for her right now, and with the promo and the rollout, that's kind of what my main focus has been. And then once we get that rolling, I'll get back into some production because we have a few songs already done, so we just gotta
Hmm.
finish that up because it'll be like a conceptual project. I want it to be um real personal, intimate type of film. Like it's gonna be basically love songs. Like it's an early 2000s R&B inspired project.
Oh, is it really?
So and I don't want to give too many details because people might try to steal the idea, but
I
it's
got
definitely gonna be like a conceptual project. You know what I mean? It's gonna have from beginning to end, with each song. So
I
yeah,
got
that'll be dope. So it's gonna be a good year for Nico. I think because we've been working like the past 9 months and everything, just
you.
learning like putting out these songs, what works best, what doesn't work. We got a
Yeah.
little formula going on, some connections and resources we've been using. So once you put out this project, who can blame Nico? That's gonna be good. Feed the fans. Then a couple months later, you drop the next project.
Yeah.
Have a different sound, so it show her versatility as well. You know what I mean?
I said
Yes.
you, like I said before, you just do it all. Hats off to you.
I try.
Because I know it ain't easy, and I know it's tough. And you in school as well, and you're trying to be an artist. Like, that's hats off to you for sure. Because me, I'll be like, you know what? It's too much. It's too much. That's good. That's so good. How can people follow you, Nico? How can they follow you on social media? How can they stream your music?
Yeah. Instagram is Niko period Noir Niko period Noir. Twitter is Nico X Noir. That's if you want to get a deeper dive on my personality. I get a little more personal on there. No pun intended.
Mhm.
Um, what else? TikTok. I don't really use too much, but it's Niko Noir. Niko period Noir as well. Um, and then streaming platforms is Niko Noir everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
How can people get in contact with you? How can they follow you as well?
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at Cardo World, CARDOWORLD. Twitter _Cardo World YouTube Cardo World TV, and just on the streaming platforms, just look up Cardo.
All right. Well, y'all heard it here on Total Entertainment Radio. And Nico, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. We've been following you, girl. It's just
Oh,
a matter
oh,
of
yeah, yeah, yeah.
on here, okay?
Yes.
And I'm so happy I didn't that we were Cardo, that we were able to connect, and then you were able to bring
Yeah,
her. So this
yeah.
is
'Cause I was sick the first time you hit me up, and I know I said I was gonna hit you back.
oh,
It took a little minute, but I usually I'm a man of my word. I'm gonna spin the block. I had to spin the block.
I appreciate that. All right, appreciate that. I definitely respect that. I thank y'all so much for rocking in with us. Thank y'all for being patient.
Thank
Thank
you.
y'all for being on our platform. Period. Y'all make sure you guys check out Cardo. You check out Niko Noir on all social media platforms. Stream her music. Y'all gonna love her sound because I like told y'all I've been following her already, so I already know. I'm
Mm-hmm.
already hip to it. She gonna
Yeah,
make you
yeah.
feel in love, make you feel good. I
Mhm.
feel like you gonna make. Are you gonna set the tone for the summer? You know, every summer come a summer jam come out. You know what I'm saying?
You
Every
know,
needs that ride out
mm,
night music.
that's the goal for sure. I dropped another song called Hummer. What was that? That was last year. I think that was last year. Wow. Yeah. I dropped another song called Hummer last year. That's also going to be on the project as well.
Mm.
That was supposed to be like one of my cruiser summer songs as well. Um, but I do got some stuff on this project. I do.
Well, we excited to hear it. We can't wait.
Yeah.
Y'all make sure y'all stay tapped in. Stay tapped in with Nico. Stay tapped in with Carlo, y'all. And y'all make sure y'all follow her and everything that she has going on. Continue to follow Total Entertainment Radio. Follow us on Facebook at Total Entertainment Radio. Follow us on Instagram at The Total ENT Experience. Check out the website and listen to the station. Go to www.totalentradio.com. Hit the TER radio button. Check out the station. Listen to the music. Let us know what you think. Because guess what? You're going to catch personal on Total Entertainment Radio. So y'all make sure y'all tap in. Call us 313-217-1588. Let us know what you think, how you rocking with the song. You want to hear it again, we gonna play it again. All right, y'all heard it here first. We out. Thank y'all.
I appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right, y'all take care.